Miracles are hidden in nature. We mistakenly think that it will be day because day has always followed the night. We think we will be able to see when we wake up because we have been seeing since birth. We think seasons will automatically change because they have in the past. We would be astonished if it snows mid-August. We would say it's a fluke of nature if there was a heat wave on New Year's Day. We witness miracles every day, but we don't notice them. How can we allow ourselves to stay in waves of doubt, anger, hate, sadness, arrogance when there's so much goodness in our lives? It is because of bilbul da'at, a confused mind. We mistake the events in our lives as being bad, when in fact they are for our good. Some events or people's actions trigger a confused state. A difficult child, spouse, family member, neighbor, an ex. They all may lead us to feel angry or depressed, but if we see these difficult people as mirrors of our own shortcomings and see it as an opportunity to grow by overcoming the difficulties, these feelings will turn into compassion and gratitude. Another state of confusion is to worry of what will be. Im ani kan, hakol kan. Rabbi Pinto teaches us that if I am here, everything is here. Our attention needs to be in the present and to put our reliance on our Creator. Just like I trust that I will have enough oxygen every moment in my life, trust that our Creator will take care of us if we connect to Him as our life source. With our balanced mind, we can get through anything. When triggers arrive, first acknowledge what the trigger is and focus on the response to it, because that's the only thing we have control over. A single mother whose teenage son was drawn to harmful ways of living, such as drugs, racing, and any form of disconnect from his feelings, she was heartbroken. She was so worried and didn't know how long he would live if he continued his ways. She didn't want to see her son harmed. They both were with a confused mindset. As she looked deeper into his behavior, she identified the trigger. She saw herself in her son. She would also do things to distract herself from the hurtful marriage she had left. She would party, drink, and smoke, all to avoid dealing with the aftermath of a failed marriage. He was her mirror. Because of the love she had for her son, she prayed to help him. Her first step was to stop avoiding pain and transform it into strength. She began learning positive thinking and trust, and she began transforming herself. As she was doing that, her son began transforming as well, over a 2-year span. He stopped with the drugs and began consistently working and even began developing healthy relationships. Although we fail in the past, we have the opportunity in the present to learn from it and grow. Use love, trust, humbleness, and know that there is only one God who created everything under and above the sun, and He will be the one to hold our hand through the difficulties we face. As Rabbi Nachman says, En shum yeush ba'olam klal. Never give up or despair. No matter how terrible the situation is, we can never give up. We, as mothers, need to role model seeing miracles in our daily lives and verbalize gratefulness. Because once a person is grateful, she has very little room for complaints and self-pity. May we continue to be gifted with daily miracles and rise above our shortcomings. Wishing you all well, Mazal.